Hello and welcome to part 1 of this 10-part series on beginner guitar songs. So today's lesson we're going to be looking at Stand By Me by Benny King. This is a song I've been teaching for years, a really simple 4-chord song, and it's basically in the same 8-bar loop all the way around. So it's a really great one to learn for beginners. It's also a good one to play with a backing track, or if you wanted to play along to the original song. If you wanted to play along to the original song, that's in the key of A major. And you need to use a capo on the fret 2 if you want to use these basic chords, but we're going to do it in the key of G major, so you don't just in case you don't have a capo. Cool. So the chords, you've got 4 chords, which is great, nice and easy. So the 4 chords are G major, so that's 3, 2, 0, 0, 0, 3. So middle finger 3rd fret on the E string, first finger 2nd fret on the A string, and then 3rd finger on the other E string, the 1st string. Again, making sure when you're starting out that all your strings are ringing clearly, you've got enough pressure that you're putting down. So what a great thing to do for this is go through each individual string, making sure that they're all ringing nicely. E, A, D, G, B, and E. Okay, cool. And then you've got E minor, 2nd finger, middle finger, 2nd fret A string, 3rd finger, 2nd fret D string, and then again all 6 strings for this one. Now C major, you're going to be just on 5 strings here. 3rd finger 3rd fret A string, middle finger 2nd fret D string, and then 1st finger 1st fret B string. Then making sure that your fingers are nice and upright. You're not the fingers aren't resting on the strings and not blocking them out. Just the tips of your fingers. Now also you want to block off the E string here, so you want to do that with your 3rd finger. A lot of people do a combination of the 3rd finger and their thumb, but when you're starting out, using the thumb can be a little bit challenging because it might pull your hand out, so be careful with that and play around with that. So when you're strumming, you're just hearing the chord from the root note. So the root note is basically the letter of the chord, shall we say, the first one you strum. So the G, that was your root note. E minor, this was your root note, and E. C major, this is your root note. Okay, and then D major, 0, 2, 3, 2. You're going to be strumming this from the D string, which is the root note of the chord. 1st finger, 2nd fret G, middle finger, 2nd fret E, and 3rd finger, 3rd fret B. So that's D major. It doesn't matter too much if you hit the A string, but ideally strum from the D string. And again, you're blocking out this E string. Cool, so there's 4 chords. So the first thing to do is making sure they're ringing really nicely. So G, E minor, C, and then D. And it's all about getting this 8-bar loop, okay? So what's great about this song is it's just the same progression, chord progression, all the way around, okay? So what you can do is 2 bars of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, 3, 4, 2 bars, bar 5 is C, bar 6 is D, bar 7 is G, and bar 8 is G. And then just practicing looping that around. So what I'm doing here, especially if you're starting out, you've got to get used to changing your chords. Okay, so I'm just doing what we call semi-breezer whole notes. Again, you can find like a metronome or drum machine like Lumbeat online. And just to start with, if you're just starting out, just do 1 strum per bar, okay? So that means that a bar, we're taking that as 4 beats in a bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2. Getting used to this, looping this 8-bar riff. 2, 3, 4, bar 7, and then bar 8, and then doing it all again. Bar 1, 2, 3, and so on. Cool, so then what you want to do is add more strums. So we can do minims. Again, we're leading up to this really awesome strumming pattern you can also use for loads of other songs that we're going to be doing in this series. Okay, cool. So what we do is minims, or sort of half notes. So every 2 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So you're giving yourself less time to change, but you'll be forcing those changes and making sure you're always changing on beat 1. So that was minims, and then we're going to be doing crotchets, okay, or quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, and then you can start the tempo off quite slowly to start with, something like 60 or 70 BPM, or lumpy, or another 91 metronome, or your phone. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, quavers. Okay, so quavers or eighth notes, you're going to be doing up to 8 in a bar. Okay, and what we'll be doing in a minute is actually changing this into a cool strumming pattern that's used in the song. So we've got this. Quavers are where you're doing down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, now you don't need to be too concerned about hitting all the strings on the way up. The idea is you're getting used to kind of doing the bassier notes and the higher pitched strings. So it's a nice mix of those different sort of sounds. So 1 and 2 and 3 and that's how you count quavers. 1 and 2 and 3 and then sticking to this 8-bar pattern. So you're on bar 3 now, bar 4. Bar 5 is C, and bar 6 is D, and bar 7 is G, and bar 8 is G. Cool, so now the next thing is your first strumming pattern, okay? And it's worth, again, on these other videos to come back to this video, just to check that you're getting used to all these different rhythms, okay? So now what we're going to do is combine. We're going to do a 2-beat pattern, which is 1 crotchet, a quarter note, and 2 quavers or eighth notes. Okay, so it's a really cool pattern that you can use to start with, which is 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Okay, so you're going to do 1 crotchet, a quarter note, 2 quavers or eighth notes. It's a 2-beat pattern. You can double up to produce a whole bar. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and down, down, up, down, down, up. So I call this kind of strumming pattern 1. So a really useful strumming pattern. 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, down, up, down. So even that could, if you didn't want to do the next strumming pattern, even that's a really good one to learn. You can apply it to lots of different songs. Now this is the main strumming pattern. Okay, so this is really common, used in thousands and thousands of songs. This is the down, down, up, down, up pattern. So what's happening here, you're going to do 1 downstroke, okay, and then you're going to do down, up. So it starts the same as the other pattern, down, down, up. Okay, now we've got known as a tie for this next half a beat. So what you're going to do, what I find my pupils like doing, is going down, down, up, miss. Okay, so your hand is in the right place to do an upstroke. Okay, so you're going to do this. Down, down, up, miss. Or counting it, 1, 2, and 3. So basically we're tying and letting it ring out for half a beat on the start of beat 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then you're going to do and 4, and. Okay, so it's down, down, up, miss, up, down, up. And this is used in millions of songs. We're going to use it in lots of other videos as well in this series. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and down, down, up, miss, up, down, up. Cool, and then you can basically apply that strumming pattern for the song. Again, it comes in, basically what happens, you've got that cool bass riff that's obviously quite recognisable. And you do 2 rounds of that before you come in with the guitar. So again, if you've got a backing track on karaoke version or something like that, come in after 2, just about to start singing, and then you're just going to come in. Cool, okay, so you're going to play that down, down, up, down, up pattern with that 8-bar phrase. So, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. And we count it, so 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Of course, this is and basically you just get used to looping that round. It's a fantastic song. Again, even on places like karaoke version, you can actually reduce the key. So in this key is G major, so you can play it along with the track or backing track, and it's just kind of great beginner song to learn. So basically what's happening is also, and if you wanted to get the tabs on the screen in a proper document, a guitar PDF or guitar profile, Guitar Pro is a fantastic program that I use a lot in lessons. They're going to be available to purchase on the online shop soon from the when the website is done, which is jsmusicschool.co.uk, so keep your eyes open for that. So we'll have all the tabs that you see on the screen now, that'll be available to purchase online. And Guitar Pro is a great program, so it means you can slow down the loop sections and play along with it. So it's a fantastic program. Cool, so keep your eyes open for when that JS Music School website is up and running. Cool, so if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications if you haven't already. Feel free to share it amongst your friends if you know any other sort of newbie guitarists. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.